Hi guys. So for this tutorial, we're going to look at how we'll be using Google Drive for our next phase of the project. So basically, okay, to start with, I'm sure everyone is familiar with the term Google Drive because I'm sure we've all used it one way or another. So Google Drive is simply a cloud space that's given to everyone who's got an email address, a Google email address, so to say. So you can access your free space by going to your browser or your application on the phone and typing google.com/drive google.com/drive. Then when you hit enter, you're going to have a page like this one. So if you haven't used it before, it's going to be a blank page which will ask you to sign in, and when you sign in, you're going to have something like this. So it's pretty much going to be blank because there's nothing there yet for those that haven't used it before. But for those that have a Google Drive account, it's going to be something like this with different types of files here. Yeah. So first and foremost, we're going to create a new folder that will make accessible to everyone. So I'll name this folder trial 1 and hit create. So when we create that folder, first of all, I want to give this folder access to multiple people so that we can work on whatever documents that are going to be in this folder together. So when you click the share button, you're going to have something like this. So there you just enter email addresses of the people you want to help or something like that. Yeah, something like that. So you can list down a number of collaborators that you want to have access to this Google folder. So since this is just a trial, I'm going to add myself alone. Yeah. So as you can see now, this folder has this user icon on it. So that means that this file has been shared with someone or a group of people out there. So I've sent myself an email which will grant me access to come open specifically this folder only in this Google Drive. So let me get inside this folder and create a document. Let's say, for example, we want to work on a report as a team. So I'll go ahead and just create a Google document, and it will be shared. So whatsoever I'm going to put in this folder will be accessible by everyone I give the link, the shareable link to, like I went on the share button there. Yeah. So let's say I'm working on a document, I type whatever and everything like that. Everything that I type here will be saved automatically. So I don't have to fear losing the document and stuff because it is saved automatically as long as you're connected to the internet. So as you can see, when I went back to my drive, I found a file, and it's not yet titled, but yes, it's been saved automatically, and whatever I typed is already there. So if I want someone to collaborate, if I want someone to help me with this, the person that sent the link to has already got access and everything, but I want someone else to help with this. Yeah. So just go on the share button there again. Escape. All right. Yeah. So like I was saying, whatever is typed into this document is saved automatically, and that's a good part with Google Drive, with Google Documents. So when you want to share this document with other people and you want them to help you, you just click on the share icon there and enter the email address. Have a number of people. There's Yolanda there for trial's sake. Yeah, so you can just write a short note to the person that you want to get access or to help you with the document that you're working on. For example, check out this file and give me some feedback. Yeah, so that note will be attached to the email that you send to the person that you want help from, and just click send there. Yeah, so basically that's what you do with documents, and the I'm sure you figure out some of the things later as you get familiar with Google Documents. Then the other thing is we can create another form. So instead of a document this time, let's create a form. And I'm sure you're familiar with this because it's what you've been sharing with other people for the survey that we made, the governance survey. So how to create this? You just go on you, then create Google form, and this is what's going to show up. So you give the form a name. Everything in this file is going to be trial. Let's say trial 2 form. Yeah, so you want people to be given email addresses, it's going to have that. You give your form a description, trial form for phase 3 of GIZ project. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so then you go ahead and add some questions and some responses that you want. What is your age? It's freezing, I'm failing to type. What is your age? And you have some answers there, some responses that you want people to enter. So you can either make them a short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes, drop down, file upload, and those are the various options that you have for the response that you want people to give to your question. So what is your age? That's basically just an input. So you could just say short answer. Short answer, they will have to type in something, but for a question that's more specific, for example, maybe gender, that's something that's only got 2 responses. So let's just say multiple choice. Option 1 could be male, then the other one will be female. Yeah, something like that. So you have different options for responses that you want and stuff like that. That's how you work around Google Documents. I mean Google Forms this time. So when the form is ready, you're going to have responses on the other side to get data from your respondents. And since there hasn't been any responses yet, it's empty. But once you give the form to people by sharing it here on the share screen, wrong, on the send button, example. Yeah, so you just say copy form. You shorten the link and copy it. So when you copy that link, that's the link you give people now to answer, and they'll be able to find this form and they give you some responses. So let's say what is your age over there. This is just a preview, so it's not allowing me to respond and anything like that, but basically that's what I meant. Yeah, so you can also go and create something different this time. Let's say Google Sheets. This is more like Excel. Create and share. So whatever I have in this folder, in the trial 1 folder, is being shared to that person that I gave access to it, which is me, of course. So if you have like 5 people in your team and you all want to have access to the same documents, let the team lead create a form like this, or a Google document like I earlier did, and share access with other people. Yeah, so basically the same thing. This is recommended for this next project because it's going to be easier for everyone to participate and to also give their ideas into the actual reporting template that you'll be using for your next phase of the project. Yeah, thank you.